G'day guys, welcome to episode 26, Shut Up Cranage of Ask Woodford. I am your host, as always, Christian Woodford. Joe will be back next week.
Joe, who's Joe?
Jared. I said Jared. Guys, we have a shitload of questions. We are just firing them at me. I'm trying to answer them to the best of my ability. I always give you guys effort. I'm trying to give you some value here. You guys are throwing some real good questions. Alex, hit me up. Let's do it. Episode 26.
Jack Reed, Instagram.
Jack.
All right, I'm a student about to go into uni and wanting to do an exercise science as a major for my course.
Oh, there's a mistake right there. But anyway, go on.
You poor child.
Oh, you poor child. I can only imagine the industry. Right? I feel bad.
Save him.
Maybe do another career, man.
Honest.
Maybe you should do honours. Oh, only the best do honours, Cranage. Only the best do honours. Yes, go on.
All right, doing exercise major for my course to go into the industry down the line. Any tips for people like me going into the industry?
Don't do it.
Yeah,
Go get an honest 9 to 5 job.
Just go to get a get a 9 to 5 job. Just I've been doing this 11 years and it doesn't get any better. It doesn't help. The system works. I can't name. Fuck. You know what? This is what I'll tell you to do. Right. If you fucking what's his name? Let's have a heart to heart. What's his name?
Lewis Roberts.
Lewis. I'm gonna tell you this, right? If you love this industry. And I mean fucking love this. And you're passionate about helping people and you give a flying fuck about your clients and you want the most for yourself. You are thirsty for knowledge and you fucking read everything. Anyone writes, any coaches write, academics, doesn't matter. If you truly love it, you'll make this your career. You'll do anything to make this your career. Because this career is a slog, it's hard, it's not, trust me, it's not what these Instagram famous people want you think they want you to believe. It's not fucking fast cars. It's not hot women. Trust me. Oh, actually, no. Well. I'm talking about the women part over there. It's not fast cars. It's not women. It's not shoe collection. All that fucking bullshit that goes with these Fitspo dickheads. At the end of the day, it comes down to client results. And I think the biggest thing is, and one thing I've been doing this 11 years, and the one thing I've noticed about the most successful people in this industry is one, they've got two things. You ready for this? Two things. One, passion. They fucking they love this game. They just they eat, sleep, breathe, shit it. That's the first thing. They've all got common correlation. That's the first thing is passion. The second one is resiliency. They are fucking resilient. Okay, regardless, what?
Is that resiliency a word?
Do you really want to vote me to go with it? Resilient. They're very resilient. Okay, they get knocked down, they get back again. They're not afraid to put themselves out there. Not afraid to say, "Fuck, this is what I believe in. I love it. Fuck what anyone else says." They're resilient, and that's what I've kind of noticed. So, what was his name again? Lewis. If you're passionate, you're resilient, and you really want to fucking do this, man, no one will stop you.
Oh, it's not Lewis. It's Jack.
Oh,
sorry.
for fuck, Jack. Well, I fucked the whole thing up, Jack. If you're really passionate, you love this industry, you really want to help people, regardless of athletes or non-athletes, whatever it is, you make this career. Most important thing I can say to you is never stop learning. Don't be closed-minded. And the last thing is understand it is a long fucking journey. Don't be expecting to make a lot of money early because you'll make jack shit. Trust me. Just be in it for the long haul and you'll make money later down the track. That's what I'm going to say. Or you can be like me, make no money for the whole time. That's fine. Keep going.
And this is Lewis.
Oh, fuck. Who votes we fire Alex and get someone else on? Fuck. I kept...
Nothing would get done.
We did a heart-to-heart and I called him Lewis. His name was Jack. You fucked the whole thing up. Sorry, Mum.
My bad.
My bad. Let's go.
Love watching your videos. I'm thinking of starting out and doing my cert 3.
Just wait. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm thinking of starting out and doing my cert 3 and 4 and just wondering your opinion on who does the better ones. I know it's only a start and I do want to study more in the industry.
Good.
Because it's always evolving.
Good.
Any thoughts would be awesome.
Lewis. Cert 3 and 4 is a fucking joke. But hey, I've done it. So have you. But it's a joke.
You're the only one in this building who's got a cert.
You've done a cert 3 and 4. No. You've never done one?
No, only diplomas.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck my life.
I'm not that low.
So I'm the lowest of the low here. I'm the owner, I'm the low. Anyway, I've done one. Hello, I'm Christian. I've done a cert 3 and 4. Look, it's kind of like, do you know cert 3 and 4? It's very degrading. You feel degraded. Like, you know when you bring it up with me, all the boys, I actually feel degraded in myself. It's so degrading.
We would, but someone who doesn't have any knowledge.
What I'm saying is this, Alex. Let me finish what I was saying. The whole thing about cert 3 and 4, it's got such a bad name for it. It's got such a bad name because these cowboys. I'll explain the whole. Can I explain my journey with it? So about 9 years ago, let's say 8 years ago, right? when I was a young buck. I was 20 years old, 19 years old, around there, or 10 years, whatever. I was 19. And the government, in their infinite wisdom, were giving out Cert 3 and 4 like that. So I did my Cert 3 for free, my Cert 4 for $59. $59. Now you can understand why the industry is fucked. You can start to understand why. Because they flooded the market, because at the time obesity was a big thing. So what the government do is, they look at trends, they would have gone, fuck, obesity is an issue, we need more personal trainers. So what they've done is, they've given you $59, Alex. $59. $59. No wonder the industry's flooded, because there's no set level. I didn't have to pay any money, so you could get any fucking dreg off the street going, hey, this seems like a cool career, I'll tell people to lift weights and I get paid for it. It's work like anything else. You have to work. It's not you can just lift with them. You have to structure it. You've got to have back end. People don't understand that about personal training. Personal training is a job like any job. You have to work. You don't just sit back, do one post, expect money to fly in because you look shredded. You know, that's why it's so fucked, this industry where you get Instagram famous people putting up this bullshit fucking lifestyle. It's hard work. It's long hours. It's minimal pay. I'm giving you the fucking realities. I'm telling you straight. I'm not going to lie to you. I made no money for 8 years, 9 years doing this. I was fucking like $20 an hour, not even. Fucking Genesis. It is long hours, it's a constant slog. So just understand that before you get in this industry. Don't expect to make a lot of money. But, hey, you know what? We don't do it for the money in the industry. We do it for the fucking, we do it because we actually really like doing it. It gives you a fucking rush. So I think Cert 3 and 4 is bastardized and it's fucked. So I don't like it, but it's a good start like what this young fella just said, Lewis. He said that he's going to learn more, which I think is fantastic because I did Cert 3 and 4. I'm like, dude, when I did it, I was like, this is fucked. I honestly, I was like, I had my sights set on undergrad for years. Like, I fucked around year 12 completely. I had no, it's funny, and this is something different, Al, but I don't believe in the school system because they put all this pressure on this number when some of the most successful people from my year dropped out in year 10, year 11. You don't, it's always funny about that. Like, entrepreneurship's not taught in school. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's taught like this is the only way of doing things. You know, it's a fuck system, in my opinion. Do you need to do it? Yes, I agree. You need to finish it. Just for a general knowledge thing, I agree. But will it dictate your future? Will it dictate your goals? No, fuck no. I believe I'm one of the most successful out of my fucking year. And fucking I did terribly because I never had a passion. I never found my true love. The minute I found my want, my calling in life, my whole life changed. The minute I came back from America, I knew what my calling was. My calling was to become the catalyst for changing this industry, to change athletic development in Australia in the private sector. That was my, once you know your why, everything falls into place and you start driving your vision towards that. And I think the school setting's fucked up because they place too much pressure on that one number. But I did it the hard way, I did it differently. Because when I got into uni, all these fucking kids were like 18, 19. They had no idea that I'll just do this work in pro sport. No, dumb fuck, you won't, unfortunately. It's not going to happen like that. Even I knew that because I was a mature age. I knew I'd come in and go, fuck, this is what I want to do. And I didn't give a fuck about anyone else, really. I just knew what I had to do. I got in, got out and finished it, really. That's how I thought anyway. But where the other kids, I didn't really immerse myself in that fucking culture. I'm like, I just know I knew what I wanted. I was coaching, I was personal training. Did I like personal training? No, I fucking hated it. But it taught me so much about the industry. It made me realise what I did want and what I didn't want. And that's what got Woodford. That's what Woodford's about. It gave me a life lesson. People go, do you hate PT? No, I don't. I want to help personal trainers, Alex. I want to help them. I was in the same boat. So when PT said to me, hey, I'm just a PT to me, I was a PT. Don't down-regulate yourself. Don't fucking disrespect yourself. I was like that. I started as a personal trainer. I think it could be a fantastic career, but fuck it. Fitness Australia, fuck it. The government have fucked it. Fuck you, Fitness Australia. Fuck the whole industry. They've glamorised this fucked industry. Look at Fitness Australia when they do these fucking, they do 2-day events. What is it called? Like a trade show or whatever. Have you seen the Fitness Australia trade show? How fucked it is? It is literally a fucking freak fest. It is a freak fest. It's all glamour. The fitness industry is all glamour, all shredded, all good looking. They don't talk about the crux of it, which is fucking knowledge. It's all bullshit. It is bullshit, bro. It's all about the latest and greatest, the gimmicky equipment. Like last time I heard there was fucking a guy on a surfboard, it's a new cool way of training or something. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not about the fundamentals, it's about selling fucking bullshit. And that's what they've taught these people. And it's fucking unfair because this industry is so fucking good. We can make such an impact on people's lives. But instead it's bullshit because we are run by fucking incompetent morons who have no idea. And they only it's a money-making fucking machine. They line their pockets. Fitness Australia line their pockets. What the fuck do people pay membership for Fitness Australia? How they improve? I started 11 years ago. The industry's gotten worse. It has gotten worse. The regulation has gotten late. There's no regulation. What am I talking about? There's still no regulation. Yet what do these people pay them for? We're stuck in this rut. Like, we could do so much better with this industry. You know, if this industry was founded, Alex, on fucking knowledge and not by how you fucking looked, or not if you got a six-pack, or how many fours you had, or fucking the latest and fucking greatest, and you did the fundamentals, I honestly believe the obesity epidemic would be less. People would be healthier. There would be less surgeries. And it'd be a fucking domino effect. But instead we have so many dickheads who have no fucking idea, who can sell bullshit, and Fitness Australia are the living proof, and they're the fucking ones who regulate it. Regulate. And they're supposed to oversee this industry. Come on, man. You only have to fucking look at their trade shows. Come on. Come on. What are they saying to the fucking Cert 3 and 4? What are they saying to these kids coming through? That it's more important to fucking have a six-pack than it is to have some sort of fucking substance up here? Is that what they're saying? Because my 11 years I've been in this industry, that's all I've fucking seen. And it does my fucking head in. Because everyone out there, for this kid Lewis, man, fucking fuck what you see on social media. Fuck that. Fuck how many followers you have. Do it for fucking your clients. Do it for fucking you. Get knowledge, because knowledge is power. And I used to always say that. I told you. Long-term pain for short-term gain. I made no fucking money. When I was doing fucking a degree, I was making no fucking money, but I didn't give a fuck because I knew knowledge at the end of the day would be the core of my business. Look what the fuck I've achieved. But too many people come in and fuck it, and they fuck it off nothing because it's all about social media and fucking bullshit. Fuck you, Fitness Australia. Fuck anyone else who doesn't believe me. Next question. Fuck, did I answer the question? I don't know. Fuck, Cert 3 and 4. Fucking who cares? I don't know. Look, do your research. Do your research. Do your research. Fuck you, Fitness Australia. Fuck my industry. Everyone should get behind this fucking one. Get behind me. Because I'll change it.
Drop the mic.
Yeah, fuck them.
Right.
I told you we should do another one, and I told you. Anyway, that was always going to kick me off. Man, I'm telling you, 8 years ago, it was fucked up when they let people do Cert 3 for nothing and Cert 4 for nothing, Alex. It was fucked. And do you know who monopolised it, Al? These courses, these private RTOs, right? And I'm looking at a few of you and you know who I'm talking about, right? These private RTOs monopolised it. And what they've done is, what they did 8 years ago, can I keep going with this? They did this sausage factory approach. 3 months to do Cert 3 and 4. 3 months. I'm asking you guys out there, what the fuck can you learn about the human body in 3 months? Alex, seriously, 3 months, right? We have such a big job. We have someone's health in our hands. Yet, for some reason, like every other fucking profession, you have to do a degree. Physio, osteo, chiro, myo. You've got to have at least 2 years with a myo, and it's about the human fucking body. Yet with PT, with training, exercise, which can severely fuck someone up, it's like, don't worry, 3 months is fine. Who gives a fuck about knowledge? You've got someone's fucking health in their fucking mind. I've seen terrible things. Back injuries, knee injuries, someone training. People come to train to get physically better, not fuck their bodies up. Yet it's like 3 months is fine. The company's like, 3 months is fine. Don't worry about it. 3 months. 3 months, because it's all about fucking money. Get in, get you out. The RTOs make all this fucking money. They monopolise. It's all about the money, Alex. Someone's out there making all the money. That's all they care about. Why lie to people? I'm trying to be real. People don't like me because I'm real, because I've been through it, because I see it. I'm just telling the truth. If you don't like it, well, bad fucking luck. Fuck, man. I don't have any more questions I can go after this. Fuck.
Brother, you probably cop 1,000 messages every day. So I'm not expecting a reply. I just want to send my absolute gratitude to you and everything you have done. I've been a long time follower of your work, and I've been in the industry for 11 years now. You completed your internship as a top of my knowledge last year. I absolutely adore what you do and how you do it. Myself and my business partner are opening up a facility within the next 4 months, which is targeted towards general population. Keep doing your thing, mate. And if I I would love to hear your thoughts on strength training for people who are in training leading up to a marathon. And how would you go about it?
Yeah, I think it's very important endurance athletes actually strength train, because we know strength training, actually look at literature right in strength training and endurance, and actually come up with a few studies. And a few studies actually come up with strength training actually improves endurance performance. Now, the reason why it's prolonging time to fatigue, but also improves running economy, so you become more efficient when you run, right? Because think about it, every foot strike is a sub-maximal effort. Al, if you're stronger, every foot strike is just a sub-maximal effort. It's less stress on your body. Understand? Also, think about if you're developing structure stability around the joint, you're a lot more stable. So I've got a guy, Lewis, who's a triathlete. He's going to the Ironman in Hawaii. He's just added strength training into his regime once a week, and he's already noticed benefits. So I think strength training is very important for the endurance runner. How I would do it is, look, fuck, it's the thing is, because the amount of volumes they are doing, it's going to be very hard to put on weight. So you'd start with just a technical phase, like I do with all my athletes, just to teach them how to move. Most of them move like shit, just because they're not used to it. I'll hit heaps of mobility, heaps of tissue quality, heaps of glute activation work. I'd start with a bit of volume phase, maybe once a week, twice a week. You'd be lifting lower body. And as we get close to competition, be increased intensity, more maximal strength work, more ballistic work, power work. Gets into it to maximise it, yes.
They loved your rant.
How do you know that?
I see the comments.
Oh, sweet. Can I have a look?
No.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Okay, can I have a look? No.
All right, another one from Instagram.
Can I look? Can I look? No.
TNC to PT. Hey mate, can I quickly ask you a question on your thoughts on PAP? Post Activation Potentiation.
Yeah. So, okay, Post Activation Potentiation is coupling together, complex training, is coupling together of two biomechanically similar movements. The first one is a strength movement which stimulates and facilitates the nervous system. So increase high threshold fast twitch motor units during that specific motor pattern. So muscle group, motor pattern, time and coordination. And the second movement is the power speed movement. So we take advantage of that potentiation of the central nervous system. And the whole idea is to maximize power and speed output. So the whole idea is a strength movement combined, rest combined with a power speed movement, and you're going to maximize that subsequent power speed movement. Now, the analogy I like to use is throwing a can, right? You're tricking your nervous system into thinking that can is still full when it's only half full. So example would be a heavy squat. A heavy squat might be over 90% of your 1RM for 2 reps, so you keep the duration more neural. You rest 45 seconds to a minute, and then you go into an unloaded squat jump because it's a vertical force vector. It's a similar motor pattern, right? You're tricking your nervous system into still thinking that you're squatting that heavy weight, but you're actually just overcoming your body weight. Okay, so it's going from a full can, which was a squat, to the half can when you throw it. You're going to throw it a lot further because you've still got that potentiation effect. You potentiate those fast twitch fibers and you stimulate the nervous system during that specific motor pattern, and then you take advantage of what we call that potentiation, so you're going to jump higher. That's the theory behind it. Do I think it's good? Yeah, because you hit 2 birds, 1 stone. Look, the research, especially with highly trained individuals, it's no more better than traditional periodization and programming. It's no better. But for a novice and intermediate, it has benefits. But for a novice, everything works. So you really can't say that. So really good combinations you could use would be, which I used before, prowler push into sprint, unloaded sprint, sled sprint, loaded sled sprint into unloaded sprint, squat into sprint, squat into squat jump, single leg RDL into single leg broad jump, RDL into double leg broad jump, stuff like that. They're all force vector specific. Bench press into bench press throws, bench press to, you start to see what I'm saying, okay? I did one with actually Ethan Wilson, snowboarder. We did an isometric pin pull, split squat into a split squat jumps. Really cool, I put it on my Instagram. So anything like that. So strength movement potentiate, you can do an isometric hold, which is easy because you don't have to load up the bar. Or you can do a dynamic one, doesn't really matter. Into a power speed movement, doesn't really matter. But the whole idea is to take advantage of that potentiation for the strength movement and maximize power speed.
All right, let's get one more.
Hit one more, we'll call it a day.
Patrick Lowry. With field athletes, would you incorporate blocks of long, slow distance running after a gym session? For instance, limited time with players and most emphasis is on high intensity stuff and low intensity is not catered for. I want to put forward blocks of LSD implemented to boost the aerobic system instead of high intensity every session.
Yeah, I think,
what's your advice?
But aerobic, you think about aerobic, if you think about aerobic development, what does aerobic upregulate? Aerobic training, what does it upregulate?
Work capacity.
Yeah, but also think about autonomic nervous system. What does it upregulate?
Talk about the
parasympathetic. So think about this, right? You've got your autonomic nervous system, which is broken down to 2 branches. Your sympathetic, which is flight or fight. You want to be jacked up. Now, when you play sport, when you go to train, you want to be fucking jacked the fuck up, right? But you're stimulated, right? Sympathetic nervous system. But recovery, you want to be parasympathetic dominant. You want to rest and digest. So the good thing about the aerobic system doing steady state work or any aerobic low intensity work is parasympathetic dominance, is recovery, rest and digest. So he's got a point with that stuff. I'm starting to change my mindset on that shit. Look, do I believe in it? Doing long, slow distance all the time? Maybe in a block, you know when I might do it, and I've done it before. Look at my work rest ratios when they first come back. It's high, works high. So it's like a 3-to-1, 4-to-1, I do a 2-to-1. So 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts work, 1 part rest, okay? So it's more low intensity work. So it might be I'll give you an example. I've done this before. I did 2 minutes, 2 minutes work, 1 minute rest, 3 minutes work, 1 minute rest, 4 minutes work, 1 minute rest. And it's just working at low intensity. So it's not spiking your heart rate too high where you're deriving energy through that glycolytic pathway, but you're deriving energy through. But that means it has to be done. You have to this is where you got to communicate your athlete. It has to be done at lower intensity because you don't want to get that lactate. You don't want that acidic buildup. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just that low intensity. Exactly. You don't want to lower the pH of it. No, you want to derive that energy through aerobic respiration. So it has to be done at low intensity. So blocks of slow distance running are fine, but they can't be too high intensity. That's where they get it wrong. They start running too fast. With my guys, what I say is they'll do, when they come back from a block, it's like a 2 to 1 or 3 to 1. I just say drop the intensity right down, like slow, like a real slow jog. Sometimes you can work on heart rates. That's up to you. Get Jay in, talk to him about that stuff. He's a conditioning man. For me, I just say, I talk to them. The best way you can talk about this is if you should be able to talk to someone next to you. That's when you do your long, slow distance stuff. I should be able to communicate with someone. But you're going too quick. If you're panting too hard, your respiratory rate's up too high and you can't communicate with them. So make sure that heart rate's dropped right down so you're just recovering. Okay? All right. 26. That's episode 26 of Ask Woodford, guys. Thanks very much for your support. Really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate that you guys follow us. Please subscribe. Tickets to Australian tour out. Early bird. Get them now. Cheap as chips. Come see me talk. Come see me rant. Come see me talk about fucking life. Come see me talk about athlete development, injury reduction, and rehab, guys. It is episode 26 Episode 26 Ask Woodford. As always, thanks to LP support. Thank you, Alex, behind the camera. And thanks to you guys watching. I'll see you next week for episode 27.
No, wait. Just to address the Facebook Live.
Yeah.
That was an interesting one. Khalil Wakar. How can you rage about people using the industry for money? Aren't you doing the same for your workshops? For uni students, $450, sometimes 2 weeks of income.
Yeah, but I have to fly around Australia. So what? See, this is what I now understood about this fucking industry when people say that shit. I'm fighting to better it, so to talk about the industry and the issues that we have, I still have to pay money to get around Australia to fly so I can talk about it. But if you're a uni student, I don't know if we're offering uni students.
We're already offering an early bird discount, $350.
Yeah, so...
But yeah, he's just asking, aren't you doing the same for your workshops? Using people, using the industry for money.
So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? So this is the...
Like not put a value on your service?
Yeah, do you want me to not put a value on my service that I paid $100,000, $200,000? I've paid $300,000 for my... what's it called now? I've gone around the world for my knowledge base to do it. This is the whole thing about this industry. People start going, especially in S&C, people say, you've got to do it for free. You've got to do everything for free. But I'll pay, and the question of this kid as well, how much free information do I give out on the reg? How much? Mate, I give more than anyone. I've had people message me saying, stop doing it because you get nothing back from it. I think I've been fucking quite fair with what I do give for the industry. So look, that's you can have an opinion. I don't give a fuck. You're wrong with your opinion completely, but that's fucking my opinion. But yeah, look, fuck. If you want to make a career out of this, man, you're going to have to get paid. Maybe one day you might understand then as well. But that's true though. But the whole issue with this industry is everything you've got to do it for free. But what about how I've fucking invested $200,000-300,000 in my development? Like, fuck. Each year, if you want to think that's fair enough, that kind of pissed me off. It is what it is.
No, I just think it's a question. And Peter's also asking, do you investigate PAP in your workshops? Do you guys talk about that much?
Yeah. Well, mate, I'll talk about everything in my fucking workshops. If you want to know. And once again, this is the value for money we're trying to give for these workshops. If you ask Al behind the camera, I don't hold back. It's not like I've got a plan with it. I just go in there. If you're going to ask me a question, I'm not going to go, fuck, I've got a level 2, I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to talk about that. Like, fuck. I talk about anything. If you want to know my answer, like, fuck, this is why we give value for money. Like, fuck, I'm answering all these questions. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. You know, I do it because I really want to help the industry develop. And moreover, the Fitness Australia thing is completely something different. They're taking money and giving nothing back. I'm fucking giving you value for money. That's ridiculous, that comment, by the way, now I thought about it, because Fitness Australia, I'm talking about, if everyone out there about Fitness Australia, I'm talking about, you're paying money to Fitness Australia. I'm asking you guys, has the industry improved since I've been here 11 years? No. How have they regulated? They're fucking regulated terribly. So I'm asking you, where's the money going? That's all I'm asking. At least with me, you're getting value for money. And fucking this is all free. I think you can agree. You work for me, so I'm not going to ask you. But throw it out there. And you know what? Fair enough. I've had that question thrown to me before with young kids. They're saying, "Oh fuck, you do it for all the fucking money." I do this for the money. I do this for money. Do I? Go see Go talk to my old man and ask him how much money we make from this. And go ask the guy behind the camera at the moment how much money we make from this. Go ask. So you can't sit there and say that, man. I've done a lot for this fucking industry, and I believe I have anyway. I believe I'm giving back. I always give back to the industry. I'm trying to give back this industry. Hence why, you know, when I started this, I didn't have to give away free content ever. I could have been like everyone else, but I decided to be transparent, to be different, to say, hey, people, there's more to that, and that's how you develop an industry. Did I cop hate? Yeah, I fucking copped that, and that's what pisses me off about a lot of people who give me shit. It's like, well, if you think you can do a better fucking job, then fucking go do it then. Put your fucking balls on the line. It's not easy to do, mate. It's not. Do you think fucking I wanted to do it at the start? No, I want to do what everyone else did. Sit back and fucking hide their secrets. But I didn't. I'm an easy target, Alex, because I'm transparent. I'm an easy target because I'm transparent. But that's what I want to do to change the industry. I wanted to be transparent, open up my methods and say fuck. But I copped abuse for it. But it's a bit different now, but still, I do it to help the industry, and I give back to the industry. And I think I've been a very good person to support this industry. But that's a good question, I appreciate that, and hopefully you come to my workshop and you have a chat to me. What's his name?
The one about the PAP or the other one?
The other one.
Khalil.
Khalil, hopefully you come to the industry. If you can't afford it, I'm sorry, but I have to put a price on it because I've got to pay for fucking get there. I've got to pay for fucking accommodation. You know, I understand where you come from. I was a student once as well, but fuck, man. If there was a guy like me, and I'm not just saying this, but if there's a guy like me in Australia, when I went there, I would have gone to see them. Because I'm driven, because I'd go, fuck it, whatever I have to do, I'll do it. So, that's it.